Wait, are you sure it landed on me? I mean, it was kind of in the middle. I am not a chicken. I'm just making sure. Did we look at it really close? Maybe we were just looking at it at the wrong angle. Ugh. Okay, I'm going. Just quit shoving me. Ugh. I'm just saying that. Damn, it's really dark in here. Oh shit. Fuck. No, it's fine. Sorry. I just didn't realize that someone was already in here. Well, yeah. I know how this works. I just didn't realize that someone was already here. Was I even paying attention during the game? Honestly, no. I kinda stopped paying attention because I was... Well, promise you won't tell anyone? Oh yeah, I promise it's for a good reason. So you see, I was rigging the game with my friend so one of our buddies would get a chance to make out with the person he's been crushing on all year. We saw a chance to set him up, so we decided to take it. We just used that trick where we put a magnet on the top of the bottle and put the other half behind him, so the bottle would land on him. It did, yeah. We were all celebrating that it actually worked when they told me I was up. I hadn't even meant to join the game, but apparently they have a house rule of if you want to watch the game, you have to play the game. I just joined the game thinking that I could just help hook my friend up and then ditch it afterwards. I didn't think I'd get picked and actually have to play, but well, here I am. Do I regret it? I can't say that I regret it since I was helping a friend, but honestly, I feel pretty bad that you got stuck with me. I mean, you were here expecting someone who was playing the game with the actual intention of, playing the game. Instead, you got me. Someone who is out of his element and has no idea what to do. Do I go to parties often? Honestly, no. I don't usually go to parties like this, especially if I don't know the person who's hosting. I know that people think that I go to parties all the time, but it's tough between practice, games, and trying to keep my grades up so that I don't get kicked off the team. I love hanging out with my friends and going out with them, but parties like this are all actually kind of new to me. Not to mention, I don't like huge parties, so even if I do have the time, there's usually something else I'd rather be doing. Have I gone to frat parties? Nah, I went to a couple on my first year, but I didn't really like the feel of it. Frat parties are like, I don't know, they feel different. House parties with your friends are fun. It's just everyone hanging out. And even if there are people there that you don't know, so what? Friends of my friends are my friends too, and all that. But frat parties have a different feel altogether, and it just sets me on edge. Which is probably why I'd never really done anything like this. I've never been to a party where they do something like 7 Minutes in Heaven. I didn't think people actually played things like this at parties. No, never. This is my first time playing. Well, yeah, I'm a little nervous. I'm about to make out with a stranger in a dark closet. I mean, I can't even see you. How am I supposed to even kiss you at all? Let alone make sure that you enjoy it. Let you take take the lead? Okay, I can do that. That sounds good. Really good, actually. But, where are you? I know the closet is pretty small, but I can't really see you. Oh, you are right in front of me. It's fine. I just didn't expect to feel a hand on my shoulder all of a sudden. But it's good to know where you are. Yeah, I'm okay. Just still nervous. We'll take things slow, and you'll help guide me? That sounds good. We'll just take it nice and slow, and you'll take the lead. I'll just do as you say, and you'll help me out if I need it. You know, you're really good at pep talks. Do you have to comfort nervous guys often? Or is it your natural talent? Only sweet guys? That makes sense. I don't think that... Hey, wait, don't call me sweet. If you start complimenting me like that, I'll start blushing. Because it's embarrassing and it's really obvious when I do. Oh, come on, don't say that. I am not cute when I blush. How would you even know? It's way too dark in here for you to see my face. Quit that. Saying that I sound cute counts as complimenting me. Thanks. I appreciate you holding off on compliments. Nervousness and more nervousness make for a pretty bad combination. Though now, I'm worried about what you mean when you say that you're going to try to get me more worked up later. Okay, I'll try to ignore it. But you've got me curious now. What do you have planned for me? Oh, but why tell me later when you can just tell me now? Right. We're about to make out. That's a pretty good reason to wait until later to do something else. At least, I think it sounds like a good idea. Kissing you sounds really nice. Yeah, I guess I am. It was pretty cool of you to help calm me down. And talking to you has been pretty fun, so I'm kinda looking forward to getting to kiss you. Sorry, is that weird to say? You think? Oh, I'm not sure that I sounded cute, but... Hey, wait a minute. You said you'd stop complimenting me. Quit that. What do you mean? I don't know how to make you shut up. I don't want to tell you to shut up because that's rude and mean and you don't deserve that. And honestly, I don't want you to because I really like talking to you. Oh, yeah, that makes much more sense. You were talking about kissing. Yeah, no, I should have realized that. That one's on me. My bad. Listen, I'm real bad with subtext. You kinda need to be upfront with me. Huh? Yep. That is clear enough. I completely understood that one. You want to kiss me. And since I want to kiss you, we should kiss, like, right now. Yes, absolutely. I definitely still want you in charge. I want you to tell me what to do. Whatever you want from me, I'll do it. I'm all yours. No, I don't mind at all. Just show me what you want me to do. Sure, you can, just put my hands where you want them? Oh, is that your... You want me to hold your waist? Is that okay? Am I doing this right? Sorry. I'm trying to relax, but it's just so hard. What if I mess up? What if I ruin everything before we can even kiss? I don't want to fuck this all up before I even have the chance to... That was a sudden... What was that for? Oh, you're right. Now I can't be worried about doing something wrong before you kiss me, because you already kissed me. You're so smart. I did. Yeah, I liked it a lot. I'd honestly like to do it again. Can we, please? Your hands are... No, I like it. Your hands feel so nice. You can touch me more if you want. I wouldn't mind at all. If you want to, I mean. Can I pull you closer? Just a little bit? Thank you. Sorry. Occupied. Damn it. Why do they keep trying to interrupt us? Don't they know we're busy? Huh? Really? Has it really been that long already? I didn't even realize. So I guess we have to leave now, huh? Shit. I was really enjoying spending time with you. Yeah? I'm happy to hear that. Fuck. I want to see you again, but I just can't tell you who I am. What if you know me? What if you don't like me? What if you can't stand me? But I really, really want to get to know you more, and maybe even do more of this with you. But I don't know. I don't know what I'd do if you figured out who I am and hated my guts and told me you regretted ever doing this with me. I mean, I'm glad that you think that, but you can't promise that you won't hate me. As much as I'd like to believe that. I mean, I want you to know who I am because I want to be closer to you. But I can't. I'm too scared. What do you mean, an idea? I'm not sure there's any way to get around telling you who I am. That seems fairly important. Yeah, I know him. He's a pretty good friend of mine, actually. But what does he have to do with anything? His end of the semester house party? The one in a couple weeks? Yeah, I'm gonna be there. What about you? cool. So we'll both be there, right? So is this part of the plan? So you're saying that if we're both at the party, you think you'll be able to guess who I am? Without knowing anything about me besides whatever I've said tonight? I mean, yeah, we've been making out, but I don't usually kiss random strangers. Do you really think that it'll work? I'm not sure how cute I am will help you find me, but I'm gonna go with it since I know that if I try to argue, you'll just start complimenting me again and I won't want to leave this room for the rest of the night. But if you really think that it'll work, then I'm willing to give it a shot. I'm still pretty nervous about you finding out who I am, but I really want to see you again. I want to get to know you better, and I want to see if we can be more. So, yeah, I'll see you at the party, I guess. Hey, give us a second. I really hope this plan works because it looks like our time's up and I desperately want to see you again. Remember, you promised to get me all worked up earlier. You've got me excited to see what you have in mind. Please, come find me. I want you to. Hey, the Magician here. I hope you enjoyed that audio. If you enjoyed it, please make sure to hit that subscribe button, followed by the like button. Let me know in the comments down below what you think about this audio, and as always, I hope this audio made your day just a little bit more magical.